everybody. Welcome to my page. I'm gonna let some people hop on here while I pull myself up on Facebook so I can see your comments. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. How's everybody doing today? Good morning. Come on in. Let's make something beautiful. Let's make something beautiful. Hello, welcome. Okay, why isn't my, honestly, every single time, I don't know why. Probably because when I get off of a live, I just leave it. I don't do anything with it. Good morning. Hi, Stephanie. Oh, I'm seeing hearts and thumbs ups already. Thank you, guys. How are we doing today? It's been a crazy day for me because, in true Christina fashion, I waited till the last minute to figure out what I'm making. Hi, Marie. Hello, Julie. And now this isn't cooperating with me. So we're just gonna have to figure this out. Wow, all of the projects this morning have been amazing. Everybody been able to watch? You know, something always has to go wrong. Good morning, good afternoon. It's 1:30 here. I don't know what it is where you guys are, but this is not cooperating with me. Let me restart my iPad. My name is Christina. If you guys are new to me, my page is The Rust Covered Cottage. And this is my segment of the Believe event hosted by Crafty Peep. If you guys don't follow Tammy, go check her page out. Give her a follow. She would appreciate that. I know, Lisette, but listen, I even got my nails painted, my makeup on, got my shower, got it all done, girl. It ain't no thing but a chicken wing. I've just always been a last minute person, and that's just how it is. Hi, Denny. Hi, Cheryl. Your angel was gorgeous. I got off the last 5 minutes, but I got to watch up until that point. Hi, Charlene. Hello, Kim. Hi, everybody. We're having some technical difficulties with my iPad. I just like to pull it up so I can see your comments easier. Must be in the left-hand field. Hi, Cynthia. Good morning, Tammy. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so let me go on with this. This is the Believe event sponsored by Crafty Peep. It is being streamed into Craft Around the Clock group and also into CCC, which is Crafty Creators Community. And it's also on my page. So there's multiple platforms to watch it on. Thank you, Tammy, for inviting me to be a presenter in this event. I'm very, very thrilled to do this. And I'm just not saying that this is going to happen on here. I don't know why. I'm still on Lisa's page and it won't let me off because I was a guest presenter on Lisa's page last night. And even though I don't have control of her page anymore, I'm still on it. Hi, Audrey. First time watching. Welcome. Hi, Charlene. Hi, Shanna. Oh, thank you, guys. Yeah, show the hearts. Give me some sprinkles. I'm going to get started because I don't want to be left. I don't want to not finish. I have this door that I purchased at, where did I get it? Family Dollar. It was actually, it had like a fall wreath on it and all the things. And I just completely deconstructed it and I painted it. Now, I painted it with Mineral by Waverly. I did an all over coat with Mineral. And then I did just a light dry brushing with the Barn Red because I want it to look like it's been around for years and years and years. I took the handle off and I did do the rusting technique on the handle, you know, with the brown paint and the orange paint. I even did the screws because I didn't care for the color of it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on right now. And I have this cute little printable I'm going to attach to a piece of wood. I'll show y'all. Let me get this handle on. I suppose I should have done this first, but why? Welcome, Mercedes. Thank you guys for welcoming people. Oh, thanks, Lisette. You know, when you're in the event, you got to kind of focus on what you're doing. So you guys, please answer questions if you know the answers for me. And if not, I will go back afterwards. Why is this not going in? And answer. I still have to respond to last night's live. I got up and I baked my fabric. I figured out what I was making. I did all the things just this morning because that's just how I do it. My husband just kind of stays out of the way. Can I help you do anything? Well, I don't know, maybe. Hi, Brian. Hi, Christy. Thank you guys all for jumping on here with me. We're going to make a cute little door. Well, we're not going to make the door. We're going to decorate the door. And it's going to be all festive. Hi, Gina. Welcome to all my friends, old and new. I appreciate you being here. And Lord have mercy, I didn't think this was going to be so difficult. But I am kind of shaken. I get shaky when I'm nervous. Tammy, it's awful. Like, I tried to think of it last night. Like, I wasn't fretting because I have 1,000,001 things that I can create. But nothing was concrete. Like, I hadn't like made a solid decision. So I did that this morning with my coffee. Okay, so I have one of these little squares. These used to sell at the Dollar Tree, like in a pack of 6, I think. I have one of these little squares. We're going to do this with burnt umber and a baby wipe. And I have this cute little print from Stephanie. She has a subscription group called The Printed Pebble. And I painted, or I didn't paint this, I promise. I printed it on fabric. So we're going to do, I'm going to baby wipe this, and then we're going to apply that to that little sign. And that's going to be the door, or, you know, the sign for the door. And this little grapevine wreath was covered in hideous, cheapy leaves and flowers that came on the door. So I disassembled it, and I was just going to throw the whole thing away. Then I'm like, I can use that. So we're going to put some pretties on that. We're going to put the sign like in the middle. Whoops, kind of like this. And then, of course, you know, I've been on a bow kick lately. I don't always do the bows, but since coffee grunging fabric and baking it and loving the crispy goodness of it. Hi, Monique. I've just been kind of on a bow kick. So we're going to do a big bow. And I cut out this gingerbread. I painted it with some burnt umber and some water, and then I baked it in the oven to dry it. And then we're going to glue that together, and we're going to stuff it. We're going to wrap some candy canes with some red and white ticking, and we're just going to make it all pretty, guys. That's the plan, Stan. Hi, Phyllis. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. I hope you've been able to catch most of the event. I've been watching every presenter as I'm doing things. Lori Bumgard, hi, friend. I'm using the gingerbread cutout, the pattern that you graciously sent to me. Gingerbread. I did paint it just like you said you do yours, and I baked it to dry it. I am just doing all the things. Yes, the door is from Family Dollar. I got that one, and I meant to bring the bigger one over. That's a little bit smaller. It was clearance, so I got it for $2.50. The bigger one, of course, was in the Christmas section, so I got it for $5. So I want to do something for that too. But you know, I saw Christy at the Dashing Willow do a door, and I've seen them somewhere, but of course when I tried to search like what, you know, ideas for it, I couldn't find anything. So I don't know, maybe I dreamt about it. I really don't know. But I got the 2 doors. So we are going to dry this, and we're going to Mod Podge on there. And I don't understand why my Facebook isn't working. I've never had this issue before. Leave it to today, right? Maybe I need to log out. And then we'll log back in. Go to the rust-covered cottage. Oh, it might be working, guys. Yay. Hey, Stephanie girl. Are you guys still stranded? Poor Stephanie went on a road trip and she was texting me a few minutes back, texting Sarah and I that they were broke down in the middle of nowhere. I guess I just needed to log out. So now I'll be able to see you guys' comments. Yay. I can't forget my rusty bells because we have to include bells. That's the only criteria that we had to meet. Really, Charlene? Like, you know, I don't go to Family Dollar very much, but all these people were getting it at like the Dollar Tree Plus, and I don't have a Dollar Tree Plus. So I drove past Family Dollar. I'm like, I'm going to go in there and see if they have anything. Facebook was wonky last night too, Sheila. I was on Lisa Inspiration by Lisa's Ann's page, and I had a ton of people on, and they were all commenting, but I couldn't see them. Like, I didn't know until later when I looked at it that I even had that many people on, or that they were talking to me. I kind of felt alone. I saw some, excuse me, but not very many. So FB is doing its thing, but it's okay. We're going to pull through it. So we just have that stained with the Burnt Umber, and I think everybody's familiar. It's the Burnt Umber by Apple Barrel. And I am going to Mod Podge this little sign on there. Mod Podge. I promise I laid everything out so I wouldn't forget anything. Promise I did. Just going to put it on, and I'm going to brush it around because I want it to be kind of smooth. Oh no, is it freezing? I hope everybody can watch. You just never know what's going to happen, do you? But fortunately, we're all familiar with it, and we kind of do what we do to get through it. I'm just going to wipe that excess Mod Podge off because we don't need it. Oh my gosh, Jenny. You guys that weren't on my live last night, it was so funny. I had committed to Lisa to be a guest creator on her page, because I don't babysit my granddaughter on the weekends typically. And then my daughter tells me, oh, we forgot about John's party, his Christmas party for work. And I'm like, well, I don't, you know, I have to do this. I already committed, whatever. Well, my husband's off. So Sam's like, oh, I'll take care of her. She loves her papa. And it was great. Like, there was no sound, no noise. She was perfectly content. Everything was great. I don't know, about 20 minutes before my live was going to be over, the crap hit the fan, literally. And Papa does not change dirty diapers. They're both standing at my sliding glass doors, and he's holding her up, and he's like, and I'm laughing. I'm laughing so hard. This poor girl. So Gigi had to hurry up and get off. I have this little screw that I just found in my stash. Yeah, it was something. Like, it was the finale of my live. And I'll tell you, I had my work cut out for me when I got off of here. So I'm just going to screw this in so we can hang the wreath, my grapevine wreath up. And after I found the center, maybe I should have done this first too. It'll be okay. I'll get it in. So yeah, it was pretty funny. Maybe I won't get it in, you guys. This is really hard. What the heck? Yeah, he felt so bad. He's like, I'm the worst grandfather in the world. I'm like, no, you're not. I said, there's lots of men that don't do that. Don't even worry about it. Don't even think a thing about it. I'm going to try to get this in a little bit. I might just have to hot glue this thing because I don't know that I'm going to be able to screw it into this wood. If I'd have known it was like this, I could have... Yeah, we're not doing the screw. It was a good thought, but it's not happened. We'll use our faithful hot glue. So let's work on our gingerbread man. And I'm not a sewing person. I don't sew. I don't know how. I can put a button on. So I'm going to just glue this together and we're going to stuff it with some polyfill. I don't have any tacks over here, Monique. It'll be okay. I'll just hot glue it for the sake of the live. I made sure I had that ready. It'll be okay. So all I did was take a piece of the Osnaburg fabric and I watered down some burnt umber and I painted it and then I baked it in the oven. I was baking all kinds of things in the kitchen, but nothing edible. And we're just going to do a couple sides at a time. Hi, Shannon. How are you, my friend? And I had to keep in mind, Monique, I didn't know this until I saw your live the one day, that fabric shrinks. I mean, it makes complete sense, but I had never made anything where I had noticed, you know what I mean? So, thanks for the tip. Because usually I'm just baking strips of fabric or a big piece. Oh, thank you, Sheila. Thank you so much. It's very nice of you to say. Okay, now I'm going to leave this open a little bit and I'm going to start stuffing this, okay? I'm just going to do a little at a time. Hi, Carolyn. If I missed any of you, I'm sorry. I will go back and I'll comment as much as I am allowed to comment. Because, you know, they stop us from commenting if we do too much. But if you wouldn't mind sprinkling this out for me, I'd appreciate it. Or as my friends call it, spreading the rust. Okay, Gina. Hi, Purple Lily. I didn't know you were on. Hi, Angela. Hi, Maria from California. My sister-in-law lives in California. She lives in... Oh, Monique, help me because you and I discussed it. Riverside County. This is the Believe event hosted by Crafty Peep. Amazing lineup today, guys. I'll tell you, if you can watch it, it's going on all day. The last presenter goes on at 10:30 this evening, or 10:30 tonight. Yes, Monique, it's Riverside County. Okay. I don't really know. I've never been to... Well, I flew into California when I went to Hawaii, but I was never out of LAX. Okay, we're almost done with this. And this little fella is so stinking cute. You guys, I'm not a big fan of doing like the rickrack or the white paint around. I just kind of am going to put a bow, tie a little bow around him because that's what I prefer. If you choose to do anything like this, if this inspires you, you make it the way you like. I'm going to poke my eye out with this skewer. Don't want his stuffings to fall out. Ouch, got me. Thank you for sprinkling. I don't think we're supposed to say the S word, so we come up with other terms for it. The door is from Family Dollar. If you have a Dollar Tree Plus in your area, I don't. They have them there, a lot of people have said, but I found mine at Family Dollar. Okay, I think we're all closed up. Oh, nope, we got a spot over here. And it was in the fall section for $2.50. It was clearance. But I did get a little bit bigger one in the Christmas section, and it was $5. Thank you, Stella. I appreciate you. Okay, so this is it. And you guys, I told you, like when my dog tears apart a toy real fast, I grab the stuffing and I put it in bags because it's perfect for little things like this, right? Waste not, want not. My poor husband's afraid to, he's like, what can I throw away? Like, just ask me first. Just ask me first. Yes, Lori, it was amazing. I messaged you last night, girl. You must have been sleeping. Because I wanted to try to recreate your mailbag because I thought it was absolutely adorable. Okay, I just have my little basket, and this is just like some strips and some random pieces. And I'm going to take this homespun, and I'm just going to tie it around his neck for his little scarf. And that's all I'm doing to this little fella. This is what I do. I do $2.50, and it depends on how much you're putting in there. Like when I took all my fabric, my strips like this for what I'm going to use today, I put it on parchment paper on a cookie sheet, and I didn't straighten them out. I leave them like this. And I set the timer for like 10 minutes. I go in and I move it around, and you can feel how far along it is. And then I'll set the timer for like another 5 minutes or another 8 minutes. And then I go in and I move it around again. So it just depends on the heat of your oven and what temp you do. I think Monique does it at, Monique, do you do 350? I'm not that brave because I've scorched fabric before because, you know, I got to do this and this and this and, you know, all the things. And I'm going to take my little micro sander, and I'm just going to do the edges of my sign just to give it a little bit more wear. I was going to go out and cut this so it would be perfect, and I'm like, no, it's really not that big of a deal. It'll be fine. To go cut 1/4 of an inch off each side, I didn't think it was worth it because, you know, I had my whole project to plan. My whole project was planned and prepped and put together starting at 9 o'clock this morning, 9:30 this morning. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to wrap. I have red and white ticking that I dipped in the coffee grunge mix with the hot water, the instant coffee, the vanilla, and the cinnamon. And I did say it wrong last night on my live because when I rewatched my live, I'm like, what were you even saying? Who even are you? It is a cup of water, hot water, a 1/2 cup of instant coffee, 2 tablespoons of vanilla, and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. And you mix it all together. It smells amazing. It makes gorgeous coffee stained fabric. Like I did, however, not do it very dark. I watered it down because I wanted you to be able to see the color in the fabric today. Because if you can see the bow back here that I did last night, it makes it pretty dirty, which I don't mind, but I kind of wanted to appreciate the colors a little more today. Welcome, Teresa. Thank you for being here. The little vacuum, you can get it from Amazon. Yes, the little vacuum is wonderful. I think I paid $10.99. They have all different kinds. They have ladybugs, they have cows, they have pigs. But I just got the plain one. And they work amazing. So I'm just doing some of this to give it a little pop. I'm just going to glue it there and then cut that off. You guys, I hope this turns out as cute as it was in my mind, because in my mind it's gorgeous. Okay, so we have that. Nothing fancy, just wanted to embellish it a little bit. I'm going to glue this on here, but then I'm also going to stick in some little greenery stems. So I'm going to just do the corners. Boy, this is so different than using my big Ryobi. The glue actually comes out in manageable amounts instead of like in big globs. Okay, and I'm just going to do it just like that. Thanks for answering her, Charlene. And you guys, I think this is my first live ever where I don't have coffee. I actually have water. Like, this is, since I started the end of July, this is my first live. I have not had a cup of coffee. So there's that. We're just switching it all up today. I'm just going to keep holding that because I want to make sure it sticks. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm so glad you're all here. You know, you always get nervous for events. Like, there's other events going on, like who's going to show up, who's going to remember, you know, all the normal things. And just for the sake of this live, I'm going to glue this down just at the top, and then I'm going to do the screw. Oops, that didn't stick. And the rusty wire to make it, to attach it, you know, like you hang a wreath from a door. Why'd you have to get two, Tammy? Oh, okay. I'm telling you, they are like the handiest little things. Oh, hi, Betsy. I didn't see you. And I didn't see you last night either, dear. I'm not ignoring anyone. Carol, that's how I am. Like literally all day. I always have my water with me and I always keep it full. I'll drink it intermittently with my coffee. But hi, Tony. I didn't even know you were on here, my friend. This is being kind of cantankerous with me. Okay, I think it's stuck now. So I'm just going to put a little glob of glue here, and then I can reheat it with my heat tool and then do it with the wire in the hook like I wanted to. Chile, Montgomery, Alabama. Oh, you know, it's not bad here today. Of course, I've been up like a crazy woman. My husband's freezing in the room, but he's just chilling on his day off. So we're going to glue that, and then I'm going to get my little box of goodies. I had a Christmas centerpiece my husband had gotten me when we first started dating years ago, and it broke. So I picked out all the good pieces, and we're going to use some of the picks. I particularly love this pine that it's kind of like has a little bit of glitter, however you say that word. But I think I'm going to stick some of those back there, not a whole bunch. I just want to have some back there. Oh, welcome, Linda. Thank you so much. This is a Family Dollar door, and we're just zhuzhing it up. Actually, we're not even zhuzhing. We're making it dirty, but pretty. Dirty, but pretty. Vintage, chippy, dirty. I like some farmhouse. I like some country. I'm not real whimsical. I'm kind of a plain Jane, actually. Sometimes with me, less is more. It just depends, honestly. It depends on the project and the mood. Hello, Trish. How are you, my girl? So as you can see by the way that I painted the door and I rusted up the handle, that I kind of like it. I like things to look old. Okay, so let's see what we can do with this greenery. Let's see if we can just pop a couple things back there. We're going to make a bodacious bow on the bottom. I know everybody's probably saying you don't need a bow on the door, but your girl needs a bow on the door today. Yeah, that's what I mean, Shannon. I like you know, an assortment of things. I'm just not blingy. I went through a phase where I was blingy. I went through a phase where I liked all things clean. Right now, that's not where I am. My husband's on a FaceTime call, and I'm like, who's in there yelling? We can even pull in some pip berries. Actually, I have these gorgeous pip berries. Oh, I'm glad I opened this drawer. My friend Stephanie from the Vintage Pebble got these at Joann's one night. Can you see the frosting, like how they look frosted? I'm going to throw a couple of these in there because I think it's absolutely adorable. And then I'll throw some red in too. We're just doing all the things today. We're going to make it make sense, hopefully. And it looks like my camera is not centered because I pulled my thing forward a little bit. But it's okay. You guys can see, right? No. I got to remember everything's opposite. Ah, you're fine. We're fine. Okay, so I just have these. I think this set is from Dollar Tree. I'm going to cut some of this off. We're going to put some of that in there. We'll see how this goes. Thank you. Love bodacious bows. I'm in the mood for one, you guys. I am in the mood for one. Hold on. I don't always do bows, but when I do bows, I kind of get on a kick with them. I know not every project needs one, and I know a door doesn't need one, but today a door needs a bow to make me happy. Again, for you newbies just coming on, I see there's been some more people on. My name is Christina. My page is the Rust Covered Cottage. I'm fairly new. Had my page for since the end of July. I don't think I want 3 there. I think I want 2 there. And if you like what you see today, I'd appreciate you giving me a follow. And if not, I mean, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I understand that. Then it's okay. It's really okay. You guys, I'm not even gluing these in for right now. Welcome, Judy. I'm just curling that just a little bit. I'm going to stick that back in there. I love these green pip berries. They are so pretty. Like, so pretty. The little sander. It's a micro sander, and it's the Gator brand. And it comes with all of these hook and, I think they call this hook and loop. Comes with refillable ones, and you can also buy them. And it's the handiest little bugger ever. Like, seriously. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much, my friend. Yes, the vacuum is from Amazon, and I believe it was $10.99. If you just go to Amazon and search tabletop vacuum or mini vacuum, a whole bunch of them will pop up. All different price points. They're not expensive, and they are so worth it. Why can't this one go in? Why can't this one go in? We'll get her in there, won't we? There we go. And the reason I'm not gluing in right now, you guys, is because I do want to remove the door, remember, and I want to put it on the hook. So once I do that, I will make these things permanent. But just for right now, I'm going to place them back behind the sign. The door is from the Family Dollar. I don't have a Dollar Tree Plus. I know some people have gotten theirs there. minus from Family Dollar. This little fella doesn't want to cooperate with me today. Thanks, Monique. I appreciate it. Listen, I'm going to go watch you and Christy's replays. I was live also last night, but I loved your... I didn't see Christy's finished product. I did jump on and share you guys to the berry, though. But I had Olivia, too. Like, it was crazy. So I need to play catch up with lives. White ones would have even looked nice. See, this little fella is giving me a time. But you can embellish any way that you want if you choose to do something like this. I'll show you in just 1 second. As soon as I'm done fighting, I got to show these things who's the boss. Who wears the pants in this relationship? So kind of, you know, kind of like that. We can play with that a little bit more, but I want to make sure I have time for my bow and my candy cane and my gingerbread. Because this can all just be, you know, however you guys want to customize it for your own liking. So right now, I'm going to take my plastic candy canes. I get these in a, I don't know, there was a big bunch of them. I think 40. Got them on Amazon. And I'm going to wrap them with, I coffee stain, just regular coffee stain, some flour sack towels that I get at Dollar Tree. So I'm going to wrap them with that. I should have had this out too, but why? Why would I do that, you guys? Whatever dirty thing is in here. Oh, and this basket of fabric smells amazing because it's all been coffee grunged. So with this, I just put a little tip or a little tip of glue on the end. And I'm sure everybody does this different, but this is how I do it. And then I take the fabric and I just push it on the end. Make sure you don't burn yourself. And then I just start wrapping. Hold the candy cane and just wrap. And that's all you do with that. Actually, what am I doing? I wanted to do it. That's not what I want to do. Back up. Put it in reverse. Back up. I wanted to use the red and white ticking. That's what I wanted to use, you guys. So we're going to back that up and we're going to start over. And see what I mean about scorching? I'll show you guys. Like when I was too busy to check on my fabric, it really will scorch. And like you'll open your oven and it'll be like smoky. Okay, so we're going to start this over. And this is just red and white ticking that I coffee grunged and baked. And we're just going to wrap. Wrap, wrap, wrap. I'm sure everybody's seen this done. I know a lot of people have been doing that for the holiday season on their lives and in their pictures that they share. Sprinkle. You like this? See, I didn't mind it either, Monique. I just like wanted to let people know because it will burn. But I was like cleaning and organizing my craft room and I'm like, oh, the timer went off, but I can do this. I can go ahead and do this and then I'll go check. Well, then it was something else and then it was something else. And good afternoon, Denise. And then I walked out there and it was like the smoke was in the oven. And the fabric was a little scorched, which I used it all anyway. I didn't care. Doesn't bother me. It gives it more character as far as I'm concerned. So then we just have that, you guys. So I'm going to do one more, because of course you can't just do one candy cane. Oh, I got to get moving. Got to get moving. I know, it's crazy. And it's funny because my husband will just sit there and he'll be like, and not say a word. He just knows that I'm a little nuts sometimes, and he just rolls with it. It's so funny. Like, they just get used to how we are, especially with our crafting. So funny. Yeah, I mean, like you're doing one thing and then you see something else that needs to be done. So then you start that and then you remember you got to go back to what you were originally doing. I think it's just the brain of a woman. Like, I really, really do. And I feel like I have adult ADD. I never used to be this bad. I mean, I had to, like in nursing, I had to multitask anyway, but I feel like now I'm just more all over the place than what it was when I was working. But it's okay. We manage. We manage. Hello, Southern Rustic Restorations. I need a name. I don't remember. I think I saw you on the Vintage Pebbles Live one time. I believe I went and followed you, but I don't remember your name. Women who are made to think about. Exactly. That's just how we work. If it was any different, I would think there was something wrong. Okay, guys, so we got our candy canes done. Let's get this mess out of here. So we have these done. And I am going to choose, I don't need that stuff anymore. I want to tie in a little bit more greenery, but I think that I want to use something like this. It's all going to make sense, I promise. Or maybe not. Maybe some will get it and some won't. There we go. But then we got to make our bow. So there's our greenery that we're going to use. That's going to go to the side. Let's make our bodacious bow. You guys remind me to put my bell in the bow. I have to put my bells in the bow. I have to include that in my project. Bell in the bow, bell in the bow. I remembered my string, so that's a plus. Okay, and then I just have a bunch of different, this is Osnaburg fabric, and I'm just mixing this all up together. I'm going to put some Excelsior in there to give it more texture and zhuzh. And we're just going to make it big and pretty. Okay, just big and pretty. And these little pieces that aren't long enough to make loops with, I'm just going to cross in there. And I have some green and tan that I also coffee grunged and baked. You don't need that big of a loop, Christina. You don't need that big of a loop. And then we'll do one more of the Osnaburg. And I like the strings too, you guys. If you are making your thing, you make it the way you like, of course. We all have different taste. I like it like this. And I am going to actually cut that and make an X, put it in. It's nuts. Like, it really is. It's bad. It's really bad. But that's okay. That's just the way my life is now, and I've accepted it. You know, we try to do all the things for everyone, and sometimes our brain just kind of short circuits. I know mine does. So this is just Excelsior, and I just want to add a little bit in. I don't want a whole lot. I kind of want to just exit in there so that can give us some texture sticking out of the fabric. Yes, hi Tracy. I didn't know you were on, sweetie. So I'm just going to make a huge, huge mess because that's just what we do when we craft, right? And then I'll finally, when I'm done, I will go in and just sit down on the couch for a second and breathe before I attempt to even clean this up. And we'll trim all that, you guys, once we're done with the bow. Once we get her attached, but I really need to kick it in gear. Need to get this bow rolling. So, I tagged in my description, the next presenter is Studio MDAZ, Debbie. If you're not familiar with her, I just now started following her. I had never known who she was. She's very talented, a very talented lady. So she'll be up next. And again, this is being streamed into Craft Around the Clock. It's being streamed into CCC, which is Crafty Creators Community. There's lots of different ways that you could watch this event today. So, and if you don't, you know, if you miss a segment for whatever reason, you know, because life, then you have somewhere that you can go watch all the replays. Bell. Don't forget the bells. Don't forget the bells, Christina. I'm pretty proud of myself. I don't always remember things like that. I'm just going to put them on a string. That's okay, Dana. Welcome. Please go through. Hi, Janie. How are you, my girl? Probably going to have to trim this with every time I put it in. So I'm just taking some rusty bells that I got off of Amazon. And let's see, I'm going to have to trim it. This is my jingles or my bells that I'm including into my project today. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We got to get this going, guys. You know, an hour flies. Why does it go so fast? And these are just going to hang down in the bow, so it doesn't matter. Just going to tie the ends off so I don't lose my jingle bells. I'm going to put two down this way, one down that way, and I'm going to have them like that. We'll do a couple more strips of fabric. Oh, these strings. See, I love the strings. I think they're very fun. Fun. You guys are probably thinking, I am not going to follow her. This girl is cray-cray. And this one I'm going to end with 2 a.m. this morning. Janie, who are you? I went to bed about that time. Okay, so here we go. It's going to be a bodacious bow, girls. Tie this off. Hope I don't break my jute. Aw, thanks, Melanie. I didn't know you were on, girl. I appreciate that. Michelle, hey, all of us cray-cray people got to stick together. And I know some people might think this is a mess, but I promise it's going to look prettier than this. I promise you. Or I think it will anyway. And I kind of feel like if you're watching, you must have similar taste to me. Otherwise, I'm just trimming that into my garbage can, you guys, because, you know, which I don't know why everything else is laying on my floor. And I'm just going to spread this apart. Fluff it. Our jingle bells are there. Let's get these this way. There we go. Oh, perfect. They landed right out front. I'm glad I didn't cut the jingle bell strings because that's always been a possibility. Okay, let's get our door and let's get this together here. I'm going to have 2 of those picks. What do I got, about 10 minutes, you guys? Oh, no, get it out. That's gold. Yeah, you have to get it out. So I'm going to place these 2 pieces from that arrangement that I told you I had, just for some pretties. I'm going to place it behind the bow. I'm going to glue this on to the door. You're not even, thank you, Mary. My husband's in there discussing football, and you know men with football. Him and his family, they always call each other. Even his mom, and bless her soul, if you guys follow me, you know you saw my mother-in-law, Lena, dancing that night at that benefit. They get to hollering and screaming about the football games and how the people should have done this and why didn't they do that. And it's comical. It's truly comical. Hi, Brad. Brad and Rita. I'm assuming it's probably Rita watching. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Stephanie. You poor thing. You probably just want to be home, huh? I want to make sure my bells show through. Tammy, my bells are there. I promise. There's one. Maybe I should have made them a little longer. At any rate, they are there. They are there. I promise you. I promise you. Okay, now I'm going to put my 2 candy canes like that. We're going to hot glue them together. We're going to make it. We're really going to make it. Thank you, Denise. I think it's a lot. If you don't like busy, and I don't normally like busy, but this, like when I was getting everything ready, like this project was just telling me what to do. You know, I pray and I thank God for everything that he's done for me. And I also pray for inspiration. And I got it today because it just kept rolling and rolling and rolling. I'm like, that's what we're doing. Thank you, Cindy. Thanks, Monique. This is a big mess of stuff. I love it. Lori, thank you for the pattern for the gingerbread. Look how cute he is, you guys. Like, so cute and fluffy. And I'm going to stick him right on top. Right on top, kind of cockeyed. We're just making a big pile of primitive goodness. Thank you, Tish. Thank you, Marie. Diamond dust would be cute on your sign. I have some. I don't think I'm going to have enough time. Well, I might have enough time. Thank you, Glow. Thank you, Charlene. Thanks, Tammy. Thank you, Renee. Thanks, Tony. What do you all think? Honest opinion. I think he's adorable. Okay, you guys, I am like literally, I am stepping all out. We got to get out of our comfort zone sometime, right? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put on some Mod Podge, and we're going to do a little bit of the diamond dust just to give it a little Christmas pretty, you know, Christmas pretties. I suppose I should need more than that. I maybe could have used spray adhesive, but I don't know. Thank you. I'm going to put some up on the wood part. I'll brush some on the sign itself. No rhyme or reason. I think I'm going to need more than that though, because isn't this diamond dust, it needs to be able to stay. Maybe after I could do like the Rust-Oleum Clear Matte Spray. No, because then the matte spray won't let it sparkle. You guys, I'm just taking my spray adhesive. I don't want to get it on the floor because of the baby and my dog. But still have time, right? We got 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Oh, hi, Susan. You don't have to waste your time on vacation watching me. Enjoy your last day. Thank you. Yeah, I know, Charlene, but it was just kind of like a rush thing. So this is what we have, you all. Thank you, Monique. This is my Christmas door. Thank you so much, Teresa. Thank you for sprinkling. Thanks for your honest opinion. Thank you all for the hearts. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. You guys are amazing. Remember, in my description, you can click the link to either watch in CCC, which is Crafty Creators Community, or I might have messed that up, or in Craft Around the Clock. The next presenter is Studio MDAZ. If you click on one of those links, you can watch there all day. They're streaming and they're live all day long. Thank you for the stars. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Renee. So after each hour, when the presenters are done, you just, swipe down on your device or refresh if you're on your laptop. I have glue under my nail. And the next, Tammy will have it streamed into one of those groups, and you can just stay there instead of worrying about where to find whose page or who's next. It just makes things so much easier for people. I have 3 minutes. We have to stay on the whole hour. Thank you, Pam. So, does anybody have any questions they want to ask me? Yes, the door is from Family Dollar. You can ask me anything you want. Thank you, Charlene. I appreciate that. Thank you, Lori. Hi, Shelly. I didn't see you were on, my friend. Aw, you're amazed. Good. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys, thank you for all the stars. I really appreciate you all so much. I just love you. Thank you, Susan. Who'd have thought that this would, just a cheap looking old Family Dollar door, right? I don't know, guys. I'm pretty amazed myself. The little sander I got at Walmart, back by the sandpaper. And it came with the refills, a whole bunch of refills. I haven't had to buy refills yet. I'm still using what came in the package, and I've been using it since like August maybe. Thank you very much. Dollar Tree Plus has them too. Yes, I don't have one of those, so I got this. You're not on replay, Karen, honey. We're live. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Sheila. You completed it in 1 hour. Holy moly. I did, but I painted the door ahead of time. Yes, I'm here. We're busy working away. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And don't forget, you guys, stick around. Thank you, Cheryl. There is literally an amazing lineup. The Honeysuckle Haven, Design and Vine, The Crafty Brother, Brian Lane Designs, Tammy Loves Vintage, Crafty Peep is on, The Rustic Mustard Seed, On a Whim Wreaths and Decor by Donna, and Christy's Crafty Cottage. That's a tongue twister. You know, wraps up the evening. So it's a great, great lineup of presenters. So make sure that you stick around and watch. Thank you guys all so much. It is 2:29. I'm going to sign off, and I will see you over at Studio MDAZ. Have a great Sunday, everybody. Bye-bye.